Yo. Yo. Rage, what up? Chinny, yo! Welcome back, brother. Yeah, me and the guys that like did see the live, like just happened to cross it or saw it on like a different platform. We sat there, we were testing all kinds of crazy stuff. I took my hat off, I moved the skeleton, I was like, yo, like what could this be? And it kept, I restarted the stream like 5 or 6 times. I just realized I don't have this on. It's like flushing my face out. That's not right either. There we go. Still kept doing it. So I did more and more research and I like tricked TikTok's like AI bot into telling me like what could be wrong. Cause they didn't tell me in my appeal. They just said like, nah, you violated it. And I was like, I don't understand what I'm doing. So they changed the like community guidelines recently, a couple weeks ago, but they didn't like say anything. They weren't like, oh, hey, like you need to change something. Apparently, you know how my follower goal used to say like surprise at 5,000 or whatever? Apparently that was now considered engagement baiting. And they just were never going to tell me. So I changed it. I'm hoping that fixes the issue. I don't feel that great about it at the moment, because it's only put about 5 people through. I don't know. That's what I'm not sure about. I don't know if it's like... Because when I check my account status, it says like, oh, everything's fine. So I don't know. I have a ticket in. If that's not the issue, then hopefully they tell me what the issue is. You know, fingers crossed. But it's been going on for a little bit now. It was like 3 weeks ago when I noticed. Because I was like, dude, am I shadow banned? Because that's a thing, right? Like, that is a thing. You can get shadow. Why is my face, like, super white? Is it because I'm in a desert? Okay. Weird. I guess we're just having a super bright face today. Anyways, so obviously TikTok doesn't call it shadow banning, but they throttle your engagement. And I noticed I was going from like, if I streamed for 3 hours, I would have like 3,000 to 5,000 people come through the stream, and I noticed, you know, I was down to like 1,000. In some streams, it was like less than 1,000. Like I streamed for an hour yesterday on one of them, and it only put 80 people in. I was like, yo, something is not right. But then I got that notification last night. So, I don't know. I mean, we've gone 5 minutes, and yesterday, like last night, I was getting that notification within the first 5 minutes. So that, to me, is a good sign. Yeah, that's what's crazy. I'm like, dude, you didn't, like, because they have to approve. If you change your follower goal title, they have to approve it. right? So I'm sitting there thinking like, oh, they'll definitely say something. Ramsey, what's up, brother? And they didn't. They just didn't say anything. When I got the notification, they didn't say anything about it. They just said I like had violated a policy. Oh, happy birthday, brother. When I appealed, they just said, nope, sorry, you violated it. I was like, what is happening? Like, but yeah, I mean, it looks like that was it. It looks like that was the issue, because we are past the 5-minute mark and it's going fine. Okay, we all know I love deserts. I feel like I can't pass up on this opportunity. I love me a desert. Also, sorry if there's like weird background noise. My neighbors are having a fiesta, and Lex is building furniture in the room next to me and is currently scolding the dog. So if you hear weird noises, that's what it is. We do need trees, though. Okay, I'm just, because sometimes when Lex is talking in the phone, people are like, yo, who's talking? And they can like hear from like across the house. So I'm guessing the nearest tree is probably going to be in these wastelands. So let's go ahead and head that way. Yeah, what are you doing for your birthday, brother? Anything crazy? Did you do anything fun, exciting? Okay. I think we're safe. I think that was it. I think we solved the problem. Well, what'd you do? Oh my god, I forgot I'm hungry. I can't believe it, bro. Oh, later, like midnight? Sweet, I'll have to remember. What time is it for you right now? Oh my god, I'm swimming so slow. Was this dried salt? Can you do anything with dried salt? Probably not. Can you make it just salt? Of course not. Oh, okay, so your birthday's Monday. That would make that makes more sense. It's still Saturday for me. See, the only thing, these don't technically count as like leaves. What? Sir, it is the middle of the day. It is the middle of the day. Why do you have so many hearts? Get out of here. Okay, we have a dead sapling, so we can go back now. We do need to figure out food. I do need food, but my conundrum here is that none of these biomes really have food. We could check out this village and see if we can steal food. Dude, that is a giant pit that's over there. There are rabbits that are in the desert that we can kill. Also, this is super convenient. Look at this. Blam. Yeah, what are the chances of that? That is a baby rabbit. We need an adult rabbit. Okay. Let's make a wood sword real quick. You know what's frustrating is you can use Deep Slate for like everything except for tools. Or sorry. Yeah, that's right. That's what I'm saying. But you can't use sandstone for anything. Love hands. What's up, brother? Let's make a pickaxe. Pretty chill. Can't complain. I didn't really do much. Lex was busy most of the day, so I kind of just hung out. Researched how to fix all my stupid TikTok problems I was having, which it seems to me like I fixed the problem. I had moved him. I'm gonna move him back because it turns out he was not the issue. I like how it's the first thing you noticed. Nobody said anything about me moving my camera to the top of the screen, but immediately noticed the skeleton was moved. Kenya, dude, that's pretty sick. Oh my god. I guess we fight. I mean, them's the options. Oh, wow. Yeah, two-shotting me? That's pretty crazy. New Zealand? What is up, my Kiwi? I don't know any Maori, but I'm assuming that means hello. Oh my god, 6 trillion mobs. Goodbye. Alright. We could also steal a bed from this village, which is nice. Bird didn't even answer my questions. I want to know more about Maori. See, I'm thinking though, maybe I am on like a little bit of probation. Like it's not going to give me as much traffic until I've like streamed for a little bit without it. But I mean, at least it's not completely banning me, so. Yeah, because it's still putting people in every once in a while. But not as much as it was before. What the heck? Now I'm gonna go out there and that iron golem is gonna beat me to death. Because that villager let in a zombie. Like, what the hell was that, bro? Oh my god. Oh wait, I have food now. I mean, I already hit a villager, you know, I feel like we have to at that point. I can't not take that opportunity. Yo, did that baby villager just jump off the top of the tower? I think it did. He did deserve it. You know what? That guy is a nitwit. He's useless to society. He doesn't deserve to be here. Alright, we have to be careful because I think that Iron Golem is going to immediately try to steal my soul. Sweet, brother. We'll enjoy church. Is this a camel husk with no rider? Interesting. Interesting. No, dude. Yeah, here he is. Here's the baby villager. Okay. Dude, that's so dumb. I've been sitting here for weeks trying to figure out why TikTok was mad at me, and it was my follower goal title. That's insane. They hate us because they ain't us. Right, and just say, like, hey, due to the recent update in community guidelines, this part of your live is in violation, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Just tell me. Just tell me. Or say, hey, this is what we changed. Instead of just saying, hey, we updated it, and then I can go take a look. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, dude. And, like, this surprise isn't anything, like, super crazy, but they consider it engagement bait because it's like, oh, like, it could be nothing. I'm like, it's just an announcement, really. But whatever, whatever. Surprise at 5,000 followers. Big announcement for the stream. Gotta be careful how I say it so they don't send me to the Shadow Realm. This is a very small village. I was expecting a little bit more. We do need some seeds, though. Yeah, you can do a full-on oil bikini stream on TikTok, but me, I put surprise at 5,000 followers on my stream. I'm Satan. I'm literally the devil. SEAL Team 6 should have been sent after me. Osama didn't do anything nearly as bad. Don't worry, guys. Apology video is coming. First and foremost, I'd like to apologize for my actions. But then it was like, yeah, apparently I'm just engagement baiting by playing Minecraft. Dude, I don't know what is up with my camera today, but it just like... Okay. I guess we're just gonna be super pale today. Not that much different from any other day, but... Okay, Oasis Town, that's what we're doing. This is what I've been waiting for. This is the kind of biome that I have been waiting for. BLP, brother, we fixed it. We fixed the problem. You're never gonna guess. You know what? Take a guess. I want you to guess what it was. Because when I found out what it was, I was like, dude, there's no way. I thought I was being pranked. Okay. You know, right here's as good as any. Hey, appreciate that. Judes, what's up, brother? So obviously I had my follower goals said surprise at 5,000 followers, Well, apparently, that, according to the new community guidelines that they updated like 3 weeks ago, that now constitutes as engagement baiting. It has been a bit, Judes. I feel like I haven't talked to you in a while. Although, to be fair, I haven't talked to anybody in a while because TikTok has been sending me to the Shadow Realm. I know! I was like, dude, and you know what? I didn't even find it out from them. It does say 476767. I had to find out. So they declined or denied my appeals, right? Still didn't tell me what was wrong. They just said, nope, you're violating the guidelines. And I was like, I don't understand how. Oh, it is the desert. That's why my face is so pale. Hey, no worries, brother. You gotta do what you gotta do. I'm glad you're back there. No, I didn't get banned. I got restricted. So it wasn't telling people that I was online. So like about 3 weeks ago, because you guys know how like we would have like 150, 200 people in here, like my followers were shooting up and everything, like things were going really good. Well then like literally in one day it dropped down to like 2 new followers and like 4 people watching a stream, right? And I kept trying to figure out what was going on. I was like, dude, that's so weird. Because at first I thought it was a me thing. I was like, maybe I fell off. Maybe I'm just super boring. I am using complimentary Unbound, Nico. Well, apparently I was shadow banned, which I found out is an actual real thing. I thought that was like a made up thing that streamers say, but no, it's real. And then they actually fully restricted me last night multiple times, where it just was not showing my stream at all. Unless you like followed me and went to my page. And so I tricked their little AI chatbot that they have, the TikTok Taco, whatever. I tricked it into telling me, hypothetically, what would constitute a violation, and I kept listing things that were in my stream. And when I said my follower goal title, it was like, this could be flagged as engagement baiting. Yeah, no, that's the thing, is everybody kept saying, they're like, oh, you're back online, but I've been streaming the whole time. It just wasn't showing it to you guys. Yeah, I'm glad I got it fixed too. I'm glad it's fixed. Yeah, no, I out of the last couple of weeks, I only took like 3 days off. And it was like Lex's birthday, and then I was sick. Why are you gonna chat spam with 7 people, bro? Get out of here. Lex's birthday was this past Tuesday. Watch it, BLB, you're next. Anyway, but we already have over 100 people coming through the stream, which is a huge improvement over the past couple of weeks. No, the 14th was her birthday. But I was sick that Monday, so there was like 3 days in a row where I didn't stream, but that's the only time I didn't stream. And everybody kept saying, like, oh, did you stop streaming? And I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, July 16th, that's like 2 days ago. Happy late birthday, brother. Oh, wait, no, I told you happy birthday on your birthday, didn't I? Happy birthday for your birthday on your birthday? I don't know why the bridging mod is not working specifically for Sandstone. Yeah, I mean, last night, like, that was a full restriction, so it was just straight up like, nope, you're not getting anybody in here. It was crazy. But that kind of confirmed the theory that it wasn't, like, me. But Kyle, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Yeah, honestly, like, was it frustrating not, like, getting new viewers and stuff? Yeah, but it was really frustrating that, like, the regulars were like, hey, like, why aren't you going live? And I was going live. Like, I was like, come on. Dude, the sense of freedom you get when you're able to drive is insane. Like, the drastic... I feel like that's one of those, like, defining moments in your life where you can just go places without any, like... Like, you don't have to have your parents with you. Did it notify you guys today? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't. Yeah, I mean, like, don't get me wrong, I love my parents and everything, but, like, being able to just, like, go places with, like, and you don't have to have them with you, very nice. Okay. Yeah, I figured it might not do it today because I changed it today. So, the first day I had my driver's license, I wasn't on the insurance yet, because back then it took like 24 hours for you to, like, get on the insurance, you know? And my parents still let me drive anyways. I felt like a criminal. Dude, a bike? Very nice. I feel like bike is a solid birthday gift because you could use it for so long. I wish you could make stone doors that, like, you had to hit like 2 times to open or something. Welcome back, Taylor. Dude, I'm so, like, I ain't even gonna lie to you guys. It was stressing me out. It was starting to stress me out. Like, Lex came in to the room and she was like, hey, like, I'm on break from the study course. Yeah, I spawned in this desert. I absolutely love deserts. There's this, like, river running through it. So I'm gonna do, like, a little oasis town that will probably, like, have, like, a bridge here and then, you know. I love desert builds. Well, that's why I put that message in the chat today, was because I was like, I don't want to stop streaming entirely, you know. It's just like, I feel like most of the fun of my stream is like when we have all these people in here and we just chat, you know, we just like hang out and have a good time. But yeah, like Lex came in here on her like break from the study course and was like, hey, and I was like, hey. She's like, what's wrong? I was like, dude, I gotta be honest with you. Like, it's like, this is eating at me. Because I don't know, I just love doing it, you know? Like, I just have so much fun doing this. So, Parky, what's up, brother? No worries, my guy. I have been having all sorts of issues with TikTok lately. This is actually what we were just talking about. I'm glad you're back, though. Yeah, it's fun when we got, like, a good amount of people in here and we're all just chatting about random stuff, you know? Well, I knew I wasn't going to give up trying to figure out what was going on, and I definitely wasn't going to give up streaming. It's just, like, I really enjoy it. I think it's good for me, you know? Like, you know, we were talking about this last night, BLB, but, like, it's a good outlet for me. So, go drink water. Cheers, brother. Thank you. Appreciate you, my guy. So, the last thing I wanted to do was just quit. And it's like, I don't do this for money. As long as I could get the message out to the regulars and we could just, like, have a good time, I was going to keep doing it. But I am glad that we're getting new people in here. I have to be super careful with this cup because on the other side of it's my company logo. And sometimes I forget. Like multiple times yesterday, I don't think anybody noticed it, but multiple times yesterday I actually picked it up with the other hand and you could see the logo. My mom has the same cup too, actually. Not with the logo, but same color. That's a pretty good raffle gift. I won a raffle at work, like early this year, at the like benefits, they call it benefits rallies, where they basically just like bring out people from all the different, you know, health, dental, whatever, so you can ask questions. And they're all doing like raffles. Well, I won one, and I got really excited because like one of them was like an all expense paid trip to like Honolulu or something, you know? And yeah, it's true. Less people to notice that I was just holding up my company logo. Anyway, I got super excited. I was like, maybe I want a stereo or something, you know, something cool. I get down there. I won the lamest one. The lamest one. It was like, I think I have it here, actually. I gotta cover the logo. A little cheap plastic speaker that charges your phone. No problem, Rach. Somebody else won the trip to Honolulu, though. I was like, this is ridiculous. Cider! What's up, brother? Thank you for the share. So, confirmed, it was my follower goal title. Does this look kind of... This looks kind of like... I don't know, deserty. Looks like kind of like a, I don't know. You know, whatever. They're doors. Yeah, dude. Honestly, I've yapped about this topic enough, you know, so I'm gonna let it lie. But at the end of the day, wild. TikTok's got to do something about that. Okay, we need stone. Yeah, well, so, you know, that's what it was like I was shadow banned for the same reason. And then I guess, like, I didn't get the hint. And so they finally fully restricted me. But where's that waystone? There we go. Dude, BLB was there, you can speak to this. I had a stream yesterday where there was like 80 people total came through in like an hour. I was like, this is ridiculous. And then it started like fully restricting me after that. I know, right? It was like that for like a week. But look, dude, it's been going up and down between like 5 or like 4 and like 8 or 9. I'll take that over whatever was happening last night. Yeah, I don't know. They did something in the last the last big update a couple weeks ago, and it just hasn't been the same. I'm going the wrong way. Dang it. Yeah, I have posted like less. Yeah, that's true. Word, my guy. Dude, that's the other problem. If you play something that you don't normally play, TikTok is like absolutely not gross, and they like don't push your game at all. I mean, I have a good way to find out. I got like 15 bucks chilling in my TikTok balance. We can just toss that in there. Sure, wise cat, hit me with it. Ah, the Pinocchio question. Interesting. I can't remember the actual answer to this. I think... Well, okay, so here's the deal. How logical do we want to get about this? You know, how much of a giant nerd do I want to be right now? That's a lot of copper. Because if you think about it, his nose grows after he lies, right? So if he says, my nose is going to grow right now, and it didn't, that would be a lie, and then it would grow. You know what I'm saying? But that would make it a truth, so they would go back to normal. So final answer, it does grow, but that inherently makes it not a lie, and it goes back to normal. Because it shrinks when he tells the truth. Right? I mean, you know, I might be getting too technical about this. No worries, brother. I appreciate you popping in, though. I try my best, wise cat. Some people like to refer to it as a spectrum, but I like to say I'm just a clever guy. No worries, wise cat. Go keep asking your questions. Challenge the world. Rage, thank you for sharing. Appreciate you. Whoa. Aye aye, Captain. You are the boss, wise cats. This water looks gross. Alright, let's get out of here. See, but that specific paradox, I don't even need that. Let's just leave. That specific paradox is interesting because, like, it's an order of an events thing, you know? And it's also, like, how do you want to qualify it? Oh, dude, the murder camel, get away. Not the... anything but the murder camel. No! Every time, bro. That is the worst mob in the game. Terrible. I would rather fight the warden 6,000 times. Jarek, what's going on, brother? Just kidding, you're not Jarek, but... It's so dumb. It's so dumb. Like, they're riding a camel, so they essentially one-shot you anyways. And then after that, if they don't one-shot you, the other one has a bow and arrow. Like, excuse me, what? Why do they... I don't know. You know what? I'm over it. I'm over it. We died. It's okay. Sometimes we die. That's how Minecraft works. I'd have no XP. Great. Okay. Guess we're walking. Up we go. Alright, well the good news is, everybody, we've almost doubled the total viewer count from yesterday in 40 minutes. Just kidding, we have. We've over doubled it now. I would play horror mods, but I think Lex is about to go to sleep, so if I start yelling, she's gonna get mad at me. And then she's gonna beat me on camera, and nobody wants to watch that. I have been playing Minecraft, like, seriously, since, like, 2012. I played before that, but I didn't play it, like, consistently until Console Edition came out. Is that everything? Yeah. Minecraft Unk. OG Minecrafter. Is that another one? Okay, no, it's just a camel. Okay. Woof. These camels got me out here acting different. That is a brain. That is a waystone. That's the word. So basically I can use XP to like teleport between them, so they're like little fast travel stations. Sure. I mean, my main advice for people who just started playing Minecraft is like take it however you want, you know, like there's no rush to go fight the Ender Dragon. If you enjoy building, build. If you enjoy PvP, PvP. If you like to explore, go explore. You know, like I think a lot of people try to rush to fighting the Ender Dragon. That's not the only thing in the game, you know. Like I've beat the Ender Dragon multiple times. It's just like I don't ever feel the need to be like, oh my god, I have to go fight the Ender Dragon right now. But if that's what you want to do that. But I would say trying to get iron as quickly as possible is always a good bet, no matter what you're doing. And then a bed and food. Honestly, a bed's probably your #1 priority, because then you can sleep through the night and you don't have to fight mobs to begin with. So get a bed, then find iron, and then from there you can build. You can try to go to the Nether. You can look for diamonds. Honestly, there's really no reason to go to the end outside of getting Elytra's. Jorik, hello. Yeah, for sure. If you ever have any questions, feel free to ask me. I don't know, dude, it is like 11:40 at night. I don't know what my dog is freaking out about. But yeah, I'm an open book when it comes to Minecraft. So if I ever do something, or if you have a specific question, feel free to ask me. And there's no gatekeeping here. Okay. Let's make another furnace real quick. I'm about to have to go tell this dog to be quiet. Yeah, she's definitely feeling better, for sure. I was playing hardcore a lot up until very recently, and then I stopped to take a break because I lost a really good hardcore world, and then I couldn't establish a new one that I liked. So I'm taking a little break from hardcore, but I do play hardcore. This is hard right now, so it's the same difficulty, but I don't lose the world if I die. I'm feeling good too, BLB. Thanks for asking, bro. Appreciate ya. Okay. Let's check this mesa biome real quick for a most useless thing in Minecraft. I feel like I have an answer for this question because I go on rants about things I hate in Minecraft a lot. Yeah, leather armor's kind of dumb. What's something I don't ever pick up? That's a good test of like what I think is stupid. I'm not a big fan of pumpkins. Ouch. Well, let's keep going down. Yeah, chainmail's pretty useless because iron armor is better anyways, and you can't craft chainmail, which means you have to find it. I'm pretty sure gold armor is better than chainmail too. Don't quote me on that. I could be wrong. I haven't compared the two lately, so. The biggest achievement I have in Minecraft? I'll show you. This is my biggest current achievement in Minecraft. This isn't the best thing I've ever done. Oh wait, I can do this. So, this is my castle world that I play on at least once a week. We don't have... Why do we always have to bring up the dragon egg, bro? Anyways, so I built this probably a couple months ago now. Thank you for the roses. Appreciate you. So basically, there's this U-shaped valley here where I built this giant wall that runs across it, and then I built a castle back here. Let me show you. Oh, there's a rooftop garden. I always forget that. If we go down on the inside, got like a little dining table, got some workstations. Down here, I've got some machines in the basement, some storage. Up here, we got bedroom, barracks, armory, library with enchanting table, a chapel, treasure room, washroom. This is the dog's room. Map, and here is our throne. If we come out here, we've got some hedge mazes that I made. Also, this was all done in survival. So right now I'm using a mod that lets me like spectate essentially without having to go into spectator mode. I'm building this library currently, so it's not done. But I built this little library. I have a tavern that I set up with some rooms that I need to put beds in. A stable, skeleton horse, zombie horse. Our blacksmith. The stuff for actual blacksmithing is outside. And that's it so far. Thank you for sharing the live. Appreciate you. I can't remember the last thing I was doing here. I think it was still working in the library. I'm curious what the joke is here, so I am going to say it. Bermalda. Oh, it was the town square buildings. Thank you for the follow. I was trying to figure out where I wanted to put a cathedral last time I was on this world. That's what we were doing. Which I was thinking like right here, but that's where the bridge is going to have to go. Because I want a cathedral to put the clerics in. Alright. We're not doing the castle today, so we'll come back to that. Yeah, maybe I can put it on that like hill or something, you know? Alright, we are not going to be greedy here. We're grabbing the iron and then we're getting out of here. Everybody say it with me. No greed. Greed is the devil. Unfortunately, I cannot stop myself. And I will be inherently greedy. See, I'm curious because usually at about the hour-and-a-half mark is where traffic like really peaks. And we're at 51 minutes, so I'm curious to see what will happen in an hour and a half. Also, I appreciate you guys going after these likes here. Alright, let's grab this iron, and then we will leave, because that should get us close to a full suit. Bam. Okay. Where does that put us? 20? Yikes. Let's get some dirt so we can get out of here. Ooh. Look at that. Jacob, thank you for the follow. And the likes, good sir. Hope you're having a fantastic day. 27. Okay, so a little bit more to get us some tools, and then we'll leave. Which are always my famous last words, so. As soon as I say that, it's about to spawn 6 skeletons, and they're gonna skewer me like Vlad the Impaler. First visit to Chuck E. Cheese, bro. What did you think about the cheese? I like that cheese, Danny. My coworkers on Wednesday told me that I need to be a stand-up comedian. And I told them I can't because I would probably get fired immediately. Like, instantaneously canceled. Hey, what a guy. Commitment from the guy in the mouse costume. That's what we love to see. Society is healing. Okay. Now we're leaving. 48 iron is enough. Or we can keep going. We could keep going. It's going to be the great escape. Dude, I like just ate, and I don't know why. I'm kind of hungry. Dude, Chuck E. Cheese was always like slightly damp. You know what I'm saying? Like as a kid, it was like weirdly wet in there. You know, I hesitate to use that word, but There's nothing else to describe it. Insomnia! What's up, brother? What are you up to? Yo, we're back, my guy. I stopped getting restricted. Hey, thank you for the roses, brother. Wait, did I tell you about that? I don't know if I told you about that in your stream. Oh, dude, you wanna take a wild guess? You wanna take a what? Thanks for the heartbeat too. So I was getting restricted because, like, okay, I don't know if you remember this, but I was getting like, you know, like 150, 200 people in the streams. Everything was going really good. The momentum, everything. Yeah, for playing Minecraft, I'm actually a terrorist now. And then like they did an update, and boom, down to like nothing, right? Like if I streamed for like 3 hours before, I was gonna have like 3,000 to 5,000 people come through the stream. Now, or I should say yesterday, I guess. Oh my god. Oh my god. Sleep. Oh my god. Okay. Oof. Stop typing. Bro. What is up, Verity? Anyway. So I was like, okay, something's off here. Like, it shouldn't be doing this. And then yesterday, last night when I was playing Fortnite with my boy, it's straight up just fully restricted me. Multiple times. I kept restarting the stream. Boom, restricted. Boom, restricted. In the first like 5 minutes. I'm like, yo, what the hell's going on here? It was my follower goal title that I hadn't changed in months. You know how it used to say surprise at 5,000 followers? Apparently, they updated the community guidelines, and that is now considered engagement baiting. And sure enough, I changed it, and now we're mad chilling. Okay, this is ridiculous. This is why we need glass. Hello, friends. Follow me this way. But yeah, word to the wary, all my fellow streamers out there, don't put surprise on your screen, otherwise TikTok will crucify you. I am just as bad as all the people out there with no clothes on TikTok. I'm that level of criminal. No. That's fine. My follow goal used to say follow goal, and then below that it said surprise at 5,000 followers. Right? And so when they changed the guidelines, that became a no-no, but they never told me that. Which, like, the surprise isn't anything crazy. I'm not doing, like, a giveaway or anything. It was just, like, an announcement that I was going to make at 5,000 followers. Well, that's the sad thing, is had I said hot tub stream at 5,000 followers, I probably wouldn't have gotten in trouble. We would have been totally fine. What's up, brother? Thank you for the follow. Nah, the hot tub stream's not the surprise. Don't worry. You guys knew the hot tub stream was coming. I do not have any spare accounts, my guy. No, I will go ahead and tell you guys the surprise because it kind of got ruined. I am planning on, I might delay this now due to current events, but I am planning on dropping a very small merch line due to requests. This is Java, my brother. Nothing crazy, nothing crazy. But that was it. That was all I was gonna say at 5,000 was like, hey. But apparently alluding to that is a crime. And the sad thing is we're not that far from 5,000 now, and it killed all the momentum before I made that announcement. I was like, come on. They don't want to see a fella win. Come here. This is so hard to hit rabbits. Bro. Lion, thank you for the follow. What's up, brother? Hit me with it. I love me some questions. I'm curious what the joke is here. Pablo job? Hit me with it. Honestly, like, TikTok's really great for interactions. And I multi-stream, so I'm on, like, all the different platforms and everything else, you know? No, I know, dude. That's what everybody's saying. They're like, oh, I thought you took a break from streaming. I'm like, no, I've been here the whole time. TikTok just hates me. Ooh, that's a good question. That's a good question. I would say probably round, and my argument to that is his nose is not square. All right? Neither are his eyeballs. I'm interested to hear the argument for square. Birdman, what's up, brother? Although one could make the argument that he does not have balls because you see SpongeBob in his underwear quite often and there's no bulge. I'm willing to accept that argument as well. Dude, imagine somebody joining like right now. That's true. That's true. And he can also grow extra limbs and like reshape his body. Is SpongeBob the aquatic equivalent of a skinwalker? That's the real question. Dude, we're getting into the real philosophical stuff now. These are the conversations I want to have. Also, Insomnia, thank you for sharing, bro. I saw that. Somebody look up. Do sponges reproduce asexually? I feel like they do. At the very least, they have to be hermaphroditic. I guess let's plant a tree and try to get some more wood. Insomnia, are you streaming tonight? Ooh, that's a good point. That's a good point. Ah. Do you just like normally take off the weekends? I don't know your schedule. You guys know this rabbit's gotta taste god-awful. No seasoning, nothing. It's just boiled rabbit. Yeah, that's why I've kind of been... So I don't schedule the weekends. It's just like if I'm not doing anything else, like I have no plans tomorrow, so I'm just hanging out. Who, me or SpongeBob? Listen, you're way late to this conversation. My sloth is running. All right. Now the real question is SpongeBob a cylinder or a square, if you know what I mean? Anyway, yeah, I don't schedule the weekends, but if I'm not doing anything, but what I've been trying to do is if I do streams on the weekend, I try like different games. Like obviously I'm on Minecraft right now, but I've been doing Fortnite. People want me to do Marvel Rivals, which I love Marvel Rivals, so I'd be down for that. But, oh, I didn't see the other L. I thought he was saying Pablo. Oh, wait. Okay, I see what you're saying. Okay. That's a good one. It's a good one. You know, you don't see it coming. The best jokes are the ones you don't see coming. All right. I've unfortunately found myself on the Fahrenheit versus Celsius TikTok, and you guys all know my opinion on this, right? Like all the regulars. And so I just keep getting deeper and deeper and deeper into the well because I can't not put my input in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't talk politics on this stream. I'll die on that hill. I will die on that hill. Jeez, dude. I'm gonna have to cut you open, my guy. Not really, that'd be terrible. Don't think about that. Okay. Nope, don't think about that, bro. You can't think about that one. That's the last thing you should be thinking about. I feel bad for even saying it. Dylan! Thank you for the rose, brother. Welcome back. And the heart me, thank you. No. Fahrenheit versus Celsius, the temperature, right? Because you guys know what I believe. All right? And this might sound a little political, maybe even religious, but I will die on this hill, bro. Temperature should be measured in Fahrenheit. I do not care about anything else, bro. Temperature should be Fahrenheit everywhere. Thank you for the heart puff, Dylan. Yeah, everything else can be Celsius. Don't care at all. Okay, we got a bucket, we got some food, we don't have any torches, that's okay. We need to get more coal. It's just like, to me, yes, on a scientific level, absolutely, I think... Jezron, what's going on, brother? On a scientific level, Celsius makes more sense. You know what I'm saying? Like 0 is freezing, 100's boiling. Get it? Totally understand. Right? fantastic for science. For temperature, bro, I don't care. I do not care how water feels. I could care less what water feels like. My day was pretty chill, brother. Not much going on today. What about you? Ah, yeah, brother, that is rough. Are you still in school? You're not in the U.S., are you? Right? Nobody's still in school here, right? I could be wrong. I mean, I guess technically some people go year-round. Philippines, kumusta ka? What's up, brother? Salamat po. I probably mispronounced that, but I'm gonna add that to the bank, bro. I love learning new languages. I actually learned kumusta ka from another Filipino viewer. What's the temperature in the Philippines right now? I'm curious. I am not on the server at this moment. My Spanish is pretty decent. I can hold a conversation in Spanish. A very simple conversation. Salamat po. Sick. Probably not tonight. I probably will get on the server tomorrow, though, now that we've fixed the stream issue that I've been having. But... Rome, what's going on, brother? Guess who you used to be? You called me Temp. That's a good hint. I do not. Kumusta ka was the only thing I learned. Before... Okay, let me think about this. Oh, dude. Mabuhay? Or Mabuhay? Mabuhay. I don't know. What's the pronunciation? It ends with a sun? Mabuhay. Mabuhay. Dude, where is this cave? I was literally just there. With the sun, with the sun, with the sun, with the sun. You were in season 1. Season 1 of what? I swear to God, dude, where is this cave? Oh, it's right there. I'm trying to remember who all was on that server. Four-wheeler, Phallic, Yanni. Hey, thank you for the follow, Jezron. Jezron. Am I pronouncing that correctly? Oh my God, you're gonna have to tell me, bro. I'm racking my brain here. It's so hard when you guys change your names. Jez, cool. Jameson, okay. That checks out. Welcome back, brother. I feel like she had to have been due pretty soon because she was on bed rest. I saw her very briefly last week, but she's been kind of in and out, and I don't know if that's because of the pregnancy or what. Yeah, most of my channel is Minecraft. Every once in a while, on the weekends, I'll throw in like a different game, but 99% of the time it's Minecraft. Usually, I bounce between this world, my castle world. I don't have a shield. I tried to put a shield up that I did not have. And you know, you want to know the worst part about that? I could make one. I had the stuff to make a shield. Sounds good, BLB. Take care of it, brother. Well, I was on this hardcore kick where I kept playing hardcore worlds, and then I kept dying in really dumb ways. So I was like, you know what? We're gonna take a break from hardcore. We're just gonna play regular Minecraft. All right, can you heal that? I would like my helmet back, please. Idiot. I am in the US. I am in Dallas, Texas. That is where I am located. I do travel a lot, so sometimes I will be in different places. But I live just outside of Dallas. It's probably about a 15-minute drive from my house to the center of downtown. Half Japanese, pretty sick. Have you been to Japan? I want to do like a whole Southeast Asia trip. I feel like that'd be fun because I've been to Europe, I've been to South America, have not been to Asia yet. I would love to do an Asia trip and an Africa trip. Whoa! Oh my god. Oh, that's so weird, dude. When you joined, your name was in English. Like, I saw that it said, like, Robbie joined. But anyways, what's up? Ni hao. I just had to stop myself from doing an Asian accent. Forgot where I was for a second. Sounds good, Jez. Usually if I talk to you once, I'll remember. I'm pretty good about that. Dog lover, what's up, brother? No, sir. What is the reach on this guy? Get out of here, dude. It'd be crazy if husks should like rehydrate into regular zombies. What's up, T? Yeah, I know. That was that not insane reach, bro? Was coming after me like prime time LeBron. We try to keep things chill, especially these late night streams. Like the night streams, I purposely keep things a little bit more chill than usual. It's not desert only, but everything around is either mesa or some variation of desert. Let's build a shield. What's up, brother? Did you change your name? It's hard to tell with no username. So for this world, initially I was thinking pyramid, right? But then if you look at the map here, there's this river that flows through and kind of this natural harbor. So I'm actually going to do like a little oasis town. Yeah, dot, right? Because your name is actually like a little... Anyway, so I'm probably going to build like a little oasis town. So I built this little starter house. I'm going to do like a bridge and then a little town here. And then another part of the little town. Almost like... Oh, you're N, dude? You changed your name. That doesn't count. You didn't hit me with the joke. You didn't say this is your first time on the stream. But yeah, I normally do like pretty complicated large builds. Spruce wood is the superior wood. I ain't even gonna lie. Bro, I remember everything. Come on. Yeah, kill each other. Alright, we are running dangerously low on food. Your no or I know? Dog lover, of course I love you. I know who you are. Do I know Pit Forge? I don't think I do. It doesn't sound familiar. Is it another streamer? Because I don't watch a whole lot of streaming content outside of TikTok. Okay, let's grab dirt. Ah, I do not know about that. I don't play online a whole lot. I probably should play online a little bit more. Ah, well, I do build my own mod packs, so if you have any questions about any of the stuff I'm using, feel free to ask. There is 93 mods in this mod pack. Okay, we need more dirt. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you, brother. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, dear God. Okay. We have enough dirt. Anyways, it's fine. So I'm thinking in true like Oasis Town fashion, we probably want to build this as like a more historic like Arabian village. So like closer buildings. kind of like two-tiered, like stacked houses. Because believe it or not, communal farming was actually very popular in the Middle East. Still is. I will dog. You know what? You know what? I'm sorry. Do you want to play the game? Do you want to come to my house? Come here. Okay. I'll build a shovel, fine, only because it's annoying me too. Dude, building in the desert, it's like a flashbang. At first, I was like, why is my face so bright? And then I realized it's because the entire screen is white. Okay. Well, yeah, I know it's faster. I was just being lazy. If there's anything you guys know about me at this point, then it should be that I'm lazy. I'm sorry, brother. Oh wait, I can just do this. Haha. This is not. If anything, this is the opposite of Minecraft. Or old school Minecraft. I am using a mod pack that I built myself. It's got about 93 mods. It's all visual or quality of life, though. So the gameplay itself is still just vanilla Minecraft. I say as I Instagram plants. Brother, why is it bothering you so much? James, thank you for the follow. Oh, dude, you're totally fine. You guys are totally good. I was having some issues with TikTok. It was restricting my lives, so it like wasn't telling people that I was online. I'm doing good. How are you, James? I do remember you, Warrior Steel. Because I am not going to use glass for the windows. I feel like if I use glass for the windows, it is going to... Sounds good, James. I feel like if I do play Java. That is what I'm on right now. I play Bedrock too sometimes, but I have a storage mod right now that I'm using. I haven't, like, upgraded any of my storage yet, but... Had to take your spot back. Okay. Anyways, I'm gonna use fences for windows instead, and I don't have a ton of wood, so... I'm being very conscious about how I use the wood for the moment. Yeah, the sun sets and the sun rises with these shaders are sick. Okay. They're all either visual or quality of life. There's 93 of them. So it's a little hard to name them all, but the big ones are, Liam, thank you for the follow. The big ones are like sophisticated storage and backpacks. I have Zero's world map on. I have the Jumbo Furnace mod, which I'm not currently using. Yeah, I mean, I tried to post it to the Discord, but it's too big. So I'm trying to figure out how I can post it like publicly so that everybody can use it. I use CurseForge mostly because I'm Unk. Why is that not working? Oh, wait. What? Oh, I know why. That is the sophisticated storage mod. So if I do this, there we go. I can turn this into a copper chest. I need 2 of them. Oh, I'm getting into you. Anyways, so now it has more storage, you see? So by using the different resources, like eventually if I have enough iron, I can make it an iron chest and it'll have more space, and then a gold chest, more space, diamond, so on and so forth. That's primarily what I use it for. There's a couple, like you can add like little upgrades to the chests and stuff. But yeah, it's called Sophisticated Storage. I'm on 26.1.2. I'm not on the latest version of Minecraft because all the mods have not been updated. So I'm one version behind. Oh, another mod I have, its only purpose is to allow me to cook rotten flesh into leather. That's like literally all the mod does. Yeah, hit me with Daisy. Ooh, favorite Star Wars. That is a good question. Yeah, the Clone Wars is really good. I mean, it's top tier. I feel like I have to say Clone Wars. Because, like, at the beginning of Clone Wars, it feels like it's a show for little kids, and then, like, all of a sudden it becomes really dark and serious. And I think that's funny. So it's 2 different mods, right? So if you press M, if you have the world map on, it'll open the whole world map, right? Make an iron backpack. Heck yeah. So it's Zero's world map and Zero's mini map is what I use. So now I just equipped a backpack. Bam. No, but you're about to know mine, boy. Get out of here. To quote the ancient text to me. Where did I get these? Where did I get dark oak from? What? I built my PC, so that's kind of a hard question. All in all, for my current setup, it would probably cost between like 1,600 to 2 grand USD. Anyway, AC, are you still here, or do you leave? What? I mean, it's a pretty decent setup. You could definitely go cheaper. When I built my PC the first time, it cost me like $500, $600, because I would just like wait for all the sales and stuff. Well, I built it, so it doesn't really have a name. There's a lot of good pre-build options out there. I think you could probably find some cheaper ones on sale. Or you could always buy parts online, like people that are selling like older parts, and build a PC. It's like whenever I upgrade, yeah, you gotta be careful with payment plans though, because if you have too many going at once, then you get overwhelmed. I don't know, it just depends. It just depends on the part, honestly. Like my graphics card, not on sale, costs probably about $1,000, but I got it for like 600. I bought it new though. That's the thing, you can wait for stuff to go on sale. I have a 5060 Ti, the 16GB model. Also, it is white, which for whatever god-awful reason makes it more expensive. No, you're good. You're totally good. If I sold my PC to somebody, probably like 1,800. I'd probably like hit it right in the middle of that range. I do. I have night vision on for you guys, so I have a mod that enables night vision. Because if I don't, then you guys can't see on the stream. Layla, what's up, dude? Are you off work? Ooh. Not good. Why are you not good? Dude, honestly, AMD chips have come a long way. They are very competitive now. I was debating between AMD chip, and then I found my graphics card on sale, and I've just had NVIDIA for so long that I stuck with it. But, like, I use AMD CPUs. Dude, that's the worst. I'm sorry. iron was a trap, bro. Ooh. Did you buy that new? Bro, make sure you use vomit too for some texture, Tom. You don't want to look like an amateur. I hate, yeah, but like when you're closing and your coworkers are just like incompetent. I'm not in peaceful. What are you talking about? I can show you. Look. See? That is a good point, though. I haven't seen a mob in a while. It happens. It happens. If anybody knows that pain, it's me. Yeah, that's the thing. We should be able to hear them, because I have a sound mod on that makes it echo down here. So we should be able to hear the mobs. That is a lot of copper. Oh wait, we actually need this. I'm walking right past this. Oh, there is an Enderman. Hello. I won't. He's good, he's chilling. He's being a good little boy over there. Oh, there is a mob. Look at that. Liam, what's up, brother? Were you chatting? Because I didn't see any of your messages. Dang, Kale. Did you just swipe through my live, bro? That's crazy. Okay, no worries. You do what you gotta do. I'm sorry you had a bad day. I saw you swipe through here earlier, you liar. Dude, I feel messing up at the firing range. Big yikes. Okay, thanks, Bat. Well, yeah, but the sound mod makes it echo. Oh, dang it. That sucks. Yeah, I'll probably be live at some point tomorrow. Dude. Oh my god. This guy's trying to 360 no-scope me. Not good. Not good. We have to go all the way back to the surface. That sucks. Sounds good, brother. Sounds good. No worries. Yeah, go fight. Where? how did I get down here? This way? Maybe. That sucks, man. I was feeling sick that last weekend. I'm glad I finally got over it. I was not doing good there for a bit. I'm trying to remember how I got up here. It's through here for sure. The Doomsday Glacier? I did not. Outside of streaming, I don't really use social media. Man, what's going on, brother? Bentley, thank you for the follow. Dang, that sucks, Layla. Well, I'm awake. You can hang out. Take a deep breath. Take a load off. Ah, yeah, good idea. Good idea. Hold up. Guys, hold up. What are we doing? What are we doing? There we go. What are we doing, guys? Just nobody was gonna say anything? Bob is back. Yeah, as soon as he said nice plushie, I was like, wait a second. Like, something is missing. That's Bob. That's Bob himself. He doesn't need it. He's fine. Just a mad lad. No, there will be no dancing. There's a skeleton literally right here. Oh, no, there's not. I'm a liar. Sounds good, brother. Thank you for chatting with me. Skellington. Peace out, my guy. Hexter, what's going on? Mint green? It's pretty sick. Mint green on the white armor? Hexter, thank you for the follow. Be gone, Satan. Oh my god, I didn't put torches on the outside of the building. Sleep! No! Why do you have 60 hearts? Okay. Bro. I'm being spawn killed. Oh my god. We're being trolled. Get out of here, bro. 60 hearts. And this guy's got iron armor. Jesus. Okay. Okay, you know, maybe we shore up some of our defenses. Maybe that's something we do. Glad that's over. Yeah, dude, I just 60 hearts on a zombie? Like, what are we doing? Oops. Yeah, apparently you gotta keep the Glock on you when you're playing Minecraft. The blicky is a requirement. Okay, we did get a lot of coal, that's good. Because we were definitely kind of short on coal. Layla, thank you for the finger hearts. Okay. Boom. Yeah, I know. Like, what was that? The game was like, let's spawn a zombie with 60 hearts in your house. I've definitely had more. I think the most I've ever seen on a zombie, though, was like 90 something. Pinot? Yeah, what's up, brother? Welcome back. A lot of the OGs coming back after we fixed our stupid problem. We love to see it. So there's two types of zombies, right? There are regular zombies, and then there's horde zombies. And the difference is horde zombies can summon other zombies. I started streaming at the end of January, but I didn't start streaming on TikTok until March. So it's been like 5 months? 4.5 months on TikTok. So not crazy long, only about 6 months total. James, thank you for the follow. I don't know, you at least a month. At least 2, right? I feel like. I don't know. It's hard to remember, you know? Because I feel like once I talk to people for long enough, I like kind of forget how long they've been here. And then they're like, oh, am I an OG? And I'm like, I remember who you are. That's an OG to me. Like... Let me think here real quick. We definitely need trees, but as we can tell, it's all desert literally everywhere. Today's been better for sure. We've been on for about an hour and 55 minutes, and we're at 745, which is a significant improvement over what we were getting. But I fixed the problem literally tonight, so I think maybe the next stream will be a better one. Oh, no, I totally get it. I mean, especially, like, I have a lot of international viewers, you know? which is why on the weekends I try to do these late night streams, so they're like late night for me, but international viewers can actually watch me at like a normal time. But people get busy. I mean, it is what it is. Trust me, there's times that I'm super busy and I'm like, I don't know if I have time to stream, but I make time. Like, not this past week, but the week before, I, like, at max could stream, like, 2 hours a day. Yeah, I mean, I definitely want to make the international viewers, like, I want you guys to know that, like, I value you as well. It's not just the Americans. Plus, I'm kind of a night owl anyways. So on the weekends, I stay up late regardless. So it kind of just works for me. Ooh, actually, Acacia Log is perfect. Give me all this. I don't know. I guess that's why I started streaming those, because like I just like to have fun. You know? I just like to have a good time. Plus, like I like learning more about like other countries and like different cultures and stuff. So it's like it's actually really fun for me to like interact with the international viewers. What's funny though, I've been to 14 countries, but the majority of my international viewers are not from countries I've been to, so it's like, I always am like, tell me everything about your country. Like, $248, bro, jeez. Oh, no, you're totally good. I'm clueless anyways, so even if you did meet it some type of way, I wouldn't have caught on. I actually have like a bunch of really funny stories about times that like I was... Okay, so for example... Dude, I want to go to Canada really bad, like, just for the nature aspects. But, what's up, Shadow? But, I'm gonna tell you guys this story. It's actually hilarious. I, like, was dating a girl for, like, several months, and I did not know we were dating. And you might be thinking to yourself, Tempest, how is that possible? And I'll tell you. So, I am Steve. I'm literally Steve. Thank you for the follow, Shadow. Okay. I'll tell you the story. It's pretty funny. So, there was this girl I worked with in high school and in college, right? So, we were good friends. Like, we went to the same church. We knew each other before we started working. Hello. We were actually talking about you. Well, me and BLB were, but... So me and this girl, very good friends, and we started working together. And I'd come back from college and work during, like, holidays or, like, break in the summer. And I'd always ask her out to dinner, right? Like, as friends, like, to catch up or whatever, because we had similar interests and we chat about stuff and whatever. I like to think I'm a kind dude. He was just asking if I'd heard from you recently, and I was like, yeah, I feel like she was here not too long ago. And then he asked if you had the baby yet, and I was like, that I am not sure about. Yeah, see, I think that looks much better than glass for a desert build. Anyway, So me and Natalie, the girl, would go hang out and talk about whatever, right? Well, she had a boyfriend, so it was like, okay, we're just coworkers chatting. Like, her family knows my family, her sister's friends with my sister. Like, we had a lot of overlap. So we had this weird gimmick at work where we'd like kind of bully each other and then like fake flirt to like make up for it, you know, so people knew we didn't actually hate each other. I'd be like, "Ah, thanks, cutie," you know. And so one day our supervisor was like, "Eric, why are you just straight up hitting on Natalie at work?" And I'm like, "Oh, no, it's a joke. Like, she has a boyfriend, like, you know, blah, blah." And she goes, "I don't have a boyfriend." I'm like, "Dog, yes, you do. Don't do that to me right now." And she goes, "Oh, no, we broke up." And I'm like, dude. I left. I walked out of the room. I was like, "Goodbye." Right? Like, I was like, I'm about to get an HR call. Alaska State Trooper, thank you for the heartbeat. Welcome back, brother. November. Okay, I'll remember that. Anyways, flash forward. We've been going out to dinners. I'm paying, mostly because, like, you know, I asked her to come. I was making decent money in college. I had my own business. We're hanging out. And one time when I was leaving, we like hugged, right? I was like, "Okay, like, thanks for hanging out, blah, blah, blah." And she like held, right? Like, didn't let go. It was just like staring at me. And I was like, "Okay, well, good night." Well, then like a week later, "Oh, dude, sick. I didn't know you were a firefighter. Thank you for your service." I heard about that. There's like over 600 US firefighters in Canada right now. So, like 2 weeks later, my best friend, who also worked with both of us, is like, "Dude in the room, what's up, brother?" Is like, "Hey, can you ask Natalie," because at this point Natalie had gotten promoted, she was the supervisor now. He's like, "Can you ask Natalie if she can let me have X day off?" And I'm like, "Why don't you just ask her?" And he's like, "Well, you're dating her, so I figured like it would be better if you asked." And I was like, "Dog, what are you talking about? Like, I'm not dating Natalie." And he's like, "Dude, you've been dating Natalie for like 5 months. Like, you guys go on dates all the time, you know, she like talks about you all the time, like, blah, blah." And it all like clicked in my brain. Like, at that exact moment, it all just like came together. And I was like, "Dog, I've straight up been dating this chick." and like, she was really cute girl. I would have dated her 100%, but like, it did not like at all. And I was like, "Dylan, bro, what?" I was like, "You gotta be lying." And he's like, "Eric, it's like you guys go on dates, like you hang out outside of work all the time, you know, she's like constantly staring at you, you guys talk about each other all the time, like what do you mean you're not dating?" But yeah, that's how clueless I am. Welcome back, King. I did fix it. I figured it out. Appreciate you, Dot. But yeah, I read that today that there's like 600 US firefighters in Canada. Yeah, you're never gonna guess this. I do know the Verity VOD. I was getting flagged because they changed the community guidelines. And it was because, you know how my follower goal used to say surprise at 5,000? They reclassified that as engagement bait and just didn't tell me. So they restricted my lives and shadow banned me and then actually banned me for something I had been doing for months with no problem. Yep, pretty crazy, right? Pretty crazy. For those who don't know, I was shadow banned, and then last night I was actually banned. Like, they would not show my live. And that's why we dropped from like a couple hundred people at a time to like none. And you know the funny thing is? Yeah, well, and the funny thing is too, is, where what? They didn't even tell me. I had to trick their little AI chatbot, the like TikTok taco thing, into telling me. Because when I appealed it, they just said, nope, you did break the rules. And I said, okay, but like, I don't understand why. And they like would not tell me what I was doing. Hello, thank you for the rose. So I was talking to the little chatbot, and I kept putting in different parts of my stream. I'd be like, would this constitute as a violation of this part of the community guidelines? And then finally, when I put the follower goal in, it was like, yes, this could be considered engagement farming. And I was like, yo, thank you for the donut, Layla. I have another funny story about me being extremely clueless about women. I did find a village. There's one, there is one right here. Boop, boop. I can in just 1 second. I actually need to go over there, but... Ooh, yikes. It's the problem. It's the problem. People who swing both ways, there's more options, if you know what I mean. No worries, Halo. Get some sleep. Hope you're doing good. Yeah, I really like this spot. It's a good spot. Streaming's been alright. I've been having a lot of issues with TikTok lately, but I think I fixed them. I'm building an add-on for my house here, so it's got a little bit more space. Devil Lord, thank you for the follow. Okay, hello. Yeah, TikTok just straight up, like, restricted me. Just straight up, like, banned me. So I had to fix it. Well, go to sleep, silly. Laser, what's up, brother? Yeah, so you know how I've been, like, complaining about all the issues with TikTok lately and how, like, it was, like, throttling all my numbers and stuff? Well, yesterday when I was streaming, it just straight up restricted my live completely. Why is the bridging mod not working? There we go. Appreciate you, Devil Lord. Thank you for the hearts and the heart me. Yeah, and it was over something dumb. It was because my follower goal said surprise at 5,000, and they changed the community guidelines. And apparently now that counts as engagement farming. So, anyways, it's fixed. It's fixed. It's It's a dog-eat-dog world out here, dude, in a room. Just kidding. Honestly, like, it was frustrating, but luckily I don't do this for a job, so... Anyway, another story about me being absolutely clueless about women. When I was a freshman in college, my floor in the dorm rooms was co-ed, right? So it was guys and girls. And there was this girl who, again, we were very good friends. We'd talk, hang out all the time. Thank you for the money gun. And isn't it though? Is it not? Like, Minecraft music is so good. It just like hits you in the soul. Anyways, so we would hang out all the time, we'd chat all the time, we text, you know, everything. And I was actually super into her, right? Well, we had been talking about Game of Thrones, and she was like, oh, I've never seen Game of Thrones, I don't have an HBO account. And I was like, oh, you can, I'm on, thank you for the share. I do. So all of my accounts on every platform are the same name with the same logo. Anyways, I was like, you can use my HBO account, you know? So she's like, oh, do you want to come watch it with me? And I'm like, sure. So I go to her dorm room, and I sat in this chair, and we're sitting there, and we get like an episode in, and she's like, oh, you can come up here if you want, like into the bed, because it was like lofted. I'm like, okay. First, thank you for the share. Oh, dude, not a lot. I need to put some more focus on YouTube. I don't pay a lot of attention to it. I do post on there, but not as much as I should. Anyways, we're sitting in the bed. We're literally cuddling. Right? Like, she's laying on me. I fall asleep. She falls asleep. I wake up, go back to my room. And, I just thought it was a totally normal experience. Like, I didn't follow up on it, nothing. And then she started dating another dude. She, like, gave up on the chase. I completely rebuilt my computer in December. So I first built it in, like, 2019, and then I rebuilt it in December. Dude, unless you were, like, standing in front of me and you were like, I am romantically interested in you, I'm always going to assume that it's platonic. Peace out, Kay. Thanks for popping in. I don't know. It's just like I have 4 sisters, and then like my dad was a pilot, so I spent a lot of time with my mom and my sisters. And it's just like I never want to make assumptions, like place women in like bad spots, you know. So I'm very careful with like trying to be respectful and not make assumptions, and you know, I want clear, affirmative go ahead. I love you too, dog. Joy, thank you for the follow. So like, like I said, unless a girl is like, I'm very interested in pursuing a relationship with you, I'm just like straight up like, oh, we're just really good friends. Like, which thank God I am married, bro, because I would, I don't know, I would not survive in today's dating world. I started playing Minecraft in, like, seriously in like 2012. I can't do it. I've straight up talked to like not a therapist, like a counselor. I do like maintenance counseling, like about nothing specific. I've straight up told her, I'm like, it is crippling how bad I like cannot stand. I don't like making anybody uncomfortable, but it's obviously a lot harder to make men uncomfortable. But like, I have not played a whole lot of Team Fortress 2. I've played a little bit. But I had this whole conversation where I didn't even notice I did this until I was like 22. But if a woman I'm talking to starts talking like while I'm talking, I will just stop talking. Like, I just inherently will not interrupt women while they're talking. And I think that's because I grew up like watching my sisters like get frustrated with like guys cutting them off or whatever. But the problem is that leads to me just like constantly listening. Like, I will not interrupt them. Like, I'm trying to remember how old I was when like console edition came out. Because that's when I really started playing Minecraft. But yeah, moral of the story, respect women, but don't let it control your ability to speak. Yeah, I played it a little bit on the computer before. I am 28. But I didn't seriously start playing Minecraft until console edition came out. I have to make another pickaxe. Yeah, so let's see, how old was I in 2012? It's 26 right now, so that's 14 years ago. So I was 14, yeah. Landon, what's up, brother? Thanks, I grew it myself. Yeah, if I break the windows, I don't have to build a door. Oh, I moved multiplayer to Wednesdays because Monday I have to get off early because I have to go in the office on Tuesdays. But Wednesday I don't go in the office on Thursday, so I can stay on longer. So I wanted to give more time. Yo, Rose, I'm gonna need you to repeat. Somebody, where's Godzilla? What would you do if when you, okay, so he said yes, would go? I'm gonna need you to rephrase that question. All right. Sweet. Yeah, I feel like Wednesday worked better for a lot of people. That was the general consensus when I like said that. Oh, don't worry about it. Dang, so you're 50, dog? Mexican Grand Regent Throg, what's up? ¿Cómo está? Bienvenidos. It's probably really small on the screen. Yeah, I'd be down. I've never seriously played Arma 3, so I'd probably be ass, but I'd be down. Same. Ooh, that does sound fun. I don't think I have hide cursor enabled. I shouldn't. I think it just might be too small to see. Yeah, because you can see my crosshair, right? No, you can see it. See, it's over on the left. Wow. It's just really small. Dude, I feel like when it rains, it pours when it comes to injuries. It's like, you cannot escape it. It all happens at once. That's a great question, brother. I will have to figure that. I'll have to look at my schedule and see. The server I play on that is multiplayer is crossplay, so I can play with anybody. What did you do to your wrist? Did you break it? I can't remember what you said you were in the hospital for. Was it your wrist or your ankle? Because I going out of town. Sure, I'm not on the server today, but I play on the server every Wednesday. Ah, yeah, tendinitis. If you go to my bio, it should be in the link that is in my bio. That's probably the easiest way to find the IP address and everything. Or if you just wait until Wednesday, I have it like on the stream. Falling off a moving car. Yeah, it's on my profile. Why were you on a moving car? Peace out, dude, in the room. Thanks for popping in, brother. Okay, I need to put torches. Dude, appendicitis is so crazy. Yeah, I can send it to you. Man, hopefully you have insurance. Jeez. Okay. Insurance clutch, hell yeah, brother. It is not on, but I'm going to turn it on. All these free healthcare communists showing up my stream. Yeah, there's a couple other cracked players, so I'm definitely gonna turn it on this coming Wednesday. Yeah, that seems to be the kind of consistent what's the word? Consensus, I guess, on free healthcare is that it leads to a lot of backlogging and doctors cutting corners. But I have pretty decent insurance, so I think the max I ever have to pay if I go to the hospital is like $500 or something. That's if like I'm dying. Because if I go to the doctor, it's only like $30. So in the UK, when you go to the doctor and you use the government insurance, or the free healthcare, I should say, do they triage? Like, do they base it off like need? Because I know like in Canada, like you could have like really serious cancer, and if like they're like, it's really not worth spending government resources to save you, they can just like kind of let you die, you know? Not let you die, but you know what I'm saying, like. So the server's active now, so you're welcome to join it now. It's 24/7. I pay to host it, so you can always play on the server. I do not have to be online for you to play on it. I just guarantee every Wednesday that I will be on it. You have to wait 14 hours if you broke your leg? Bro, if I had to sit in a hospital for 14 hours, the broken leg, I'd lose it. I didn't even go to the hospital when I broke my leg. Oh, dude, I'm not afraid of being bad at video games. When I broke my leg a trillion years ago, I show Playboy what's going on, brother. I show the IP on Wednesdays, like when I go live, it'll be like right above my head. What's going on, brother? Welcome back. When I broke my leg, what did I do? I went to the orthopedics. The server is on 26.1.2, I believe. I just went to like an orthopedic office and they like immediately fixed it. And I broke it at school, so the school district paid for it. New hack. Insurance companies hate this one trick. Break your leg at school. Don't break your leg at school. Sounds good, Shadow. Will do. Yo, what? Mossy sandstone? Interesting. Dude, I think about like Halo, right? Like Halo 3, Halo ODST, and Halo Reach came out back to back. Back to back. Just banger, banger, banger. Absolutely insane. What a time to be alive. I'll turn it on. What music do I like? I kind of listen. I know everybody says this. Literally everybody says this. I kind of listen to a little bit of everything. They're probably on a ton of drugs. I use a iPhone. Not for any particular reason. I don't have an issue with Samsung. I think I have the 17 Pro Max is what I'm running. I'm doing well for myself. I will not deny that. Anyways, I listen to pretty much everything. I kind of go through phases. I definitely listen to a lot of country music, but I do metal, EDM, rap, big bands, jazz. Bob eats the souls of my enemies. Yeah, AC/DC is good. No, you're good. Everybody here is safe. It's just the IRS. For legal reasons, that's the joke. Yanni, what's up, brother? Long time no see. Dude, 7 Days Grace is so good. Sun's off here. Yeah, it is 3 Days Grace. But I like, let's see. I don't know why, but I'm a big fan of Sabaton. If you know, you know. Who else? I recently got into like the metal hard rock scene. Like this year. Oh, 7 Days Grace, yeah. It's okay, I got it mixed up too. What is the name of that band? Hold up. My phone? Yeah. It's just a phone. I have not. It is black, yes. Actually, it's navy. It's like dark blue. I don't know if you can kind of see it a little better at that angle. I'm gonna need you to explain to me what marshmallow fluff is. I mean, we probably just call it something different here. Okay. Why am I getting so much hate right now? Everybody calm down. A jar of melted mushrooms? Or marshmallows? I don't play music, brother. I'm so sorry. I got in trouble for copyright infringement, and they actually threatened to crucify me. I mean, maybe I have. I'm not a big fan of marshmallows, so maybe that's why. But Jesus Christ, I've never seen this kind of visceral reaction from the chat before. Dictatorship Mbappe. That's pretty good, bro. That's funny. Yeah, I'm building an expansion right now onto it. I'm from Dallas, Texas. Let me look this up. Let me look up marshmallow fluff. Make sure I'm not just like tripping. Oh, hold on. I did watch the Conor McGregor fight. I'm a big MMA fan. I'm not from Los Angeles, no. Don't insult me like that. Marshmallow fluff. Oh, okay. Yeah, I do know what this is. Okay, yeah, we either just call it marshmallow cream or marshmallow spread, I guess. But yeah, I'm not a big marshmallow guy, so what am I doing? I'm working on a oasis village that I'm going to make here in this here desert. Oh yeah, Fluffernutter, I do know what that is. Okay. I'm from Texas. I'm from Dallas, Texas, the north part of Texas. I mean, you know, some might say this, is it really part of the okay, yeah, from the United States of America. Another Filipino? Kamusta ka? Basically Israel, bro. That's crazy. I don't know, Dog Lover. I just be doing stuff, you know? The town where rugby was invented? That's actually kind of a cool fun fact. I'm from the town that Texas Chainsaw Massacre's based off of. Not nearly as cool. Trying to think what else is from my town. What else is from... Oh, Mary Kay. The makeup brand is based in my town. Oh, dude, Halo Infinite had so much potential. I actually really liked the campaign. And honestly, when it first came out, it was perfect. They just, like, took so long to add new content to Halo Infinite that it just fizzled. Oh, my dear God. Okay, well, it didn't run when I told it to run. What's up, Dino Lover? And now we have a freaking diagonal fence. As I was putting the windows in, too, the creeper shows up. It's crazy. I thought we had more sand. Luckily... Other hackers, why'd you say it like that? Are you just admitting to hacking? Oh, I have a mod that allows diagonal fences. I could show it to you. It's actually the worst thing ever. It's not nighttime. Nobody's getting OP, bro. It's not happening. Starting to sound like Yanni. Chicken jockey. Oh, I have a mod. Every time you guys see something, I'm like, oh, it's a mod. I have a mod where they crawl out of the ground instead of just like spawning in thin air. I feel like it looks a lot cooler, you know? Get out of here. Go. Shoot. What do you do with diagonal fences? I mostly use them to... Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! It's in my house. It is in my house. It is in my house. Like, what do I do here, bro? I just want to point out it's daytime. It is daytime. It's just raining. Which, by the way, it doesn't even rain in the desert. So what's happening here? It's two-shotting me. This is what I mean. This is what I mean. I'm trying not to yell because Lex is sleeping. This is what I mean when I tell you guys this is the dumbest mob in the game. Like, a zombie with a spear on a camel is not enough? Is that not enough? Oh wait, we have them. They're stuck. Hold up. Hang on. You might be saved. Alright. Allahu Akbar. Let's go, free camel. Get out my house! Better not have been my shovel. Okay, it's not. Hey Lee, what's going on? Hey, yo, the camel's sleeping on the bed. Well, the camel husks are supposedly supposed to be rare, but I keep running into them, so I'm starting to believe that they're not. I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. Are you on Java or Bedrock, Swaggy? Try using the like web address instead of the IP and see if that works. Nah, you lied. I am playing Java. Give me 1 second. It's actually the link above the IP address, or it should be. I'll have to go make sure it didn't shut itself off. I do sometimes. When I stream, I pretty much exclusively play Java. It's nice having both, though, because if I, like, am in the mood for one or the other... Okay, let me show you the diagonal fences. So normally, you have this, right? Hey, thank you for the follow. So this is what a normal fence would look like. This is a diagonal fence, and this is two diagonal fences, and this is a circle. Isn't this the worst thing you've ever seen? I can do that with glass, walls. I think that's it. I don't know why I said that like it was going to be like a long list, but... I did. Dude, how did the creeper blow all of that up? That doesn't even make any sense. Oh, didn't mean to do that. I will grab it for you in 1 second, Swaggy. Sorry. This guy needs to chill out. He's making all sorts of weird noises over there. Thank you. I appreciate that. Alright, buddy. You need to get off the bed. Guys, I'll grab the IP right now. Give you 1 second. Got two of you asking at the same time. Flashbang, you return your brightness all the way up. Yay! Let me text. Bam. There we go, right above my head. And then for you, Swaggy, it is tempestsmp.sgh.gg. If you need me to repeat that, I got you. Okay, I gotta remember how to tame this. Yeah, just let me know when you're done. Yes, that is correct. Okay, you guys can name the camel. It's got to be a good name, though. Can't be having bad names for the camel. Steven's pretty good. Jeremy's also good. I do be liking George. Jorge. How do you make... Sherry, thank you for the galaxy, brother. Appreciate you. Oh my goodness. First hit back after the ban. I don't want to call it a ban. I was completely banned, but you know what I'm saying. I feel like I should name it after Jerry at this point. The game I'm on right now is a solo game. Andrew Dingus. Jez, welcome back, brother. Kamusta ka. We got another Filipino in here. Mako, thank you for the follow. Master Chief under my house, bro? Don't do that. Don't touch my stuff. We all know how I feel about that. I don't... How... Does anybody remember how I... How do I tame the husk camel? The camel husk. Can't remember. Haitians named me that. Are you Haitian? I know I need a saddle, but do I need to feed it anything to like make it like me, or is it just a saddle? I feel like maybe it's just a saddle. I don't know. You're good, Landon. Thanks for hanging out, brother. I appreciate you. Do you speak Creole French by chance, Mako? Nice, nice. I don't. I'm just asking. My wife's from New Orleans, so she speaks Cajun French and then a little bit of Creole French. I'll have to check what... Let me see what version the server's on, actually. Let me just confirm. They don't have that available right now for the server. Well, it's not cracked yet. So if you're playing on cracked, you can't join yet. Yeah, I know like the very generic, you know, like bonjour, bienvenue. The Scarab? That'd be crazy, bro. I don't know. Them's the options. See, I'm an Italian citizen, and I know, like, 4 words in Italian. Maybe a little bit more than 4 words, but I do not know a lot of Italian at all. Say what? The 4 words I know? Oh. Let's see, I know buongiorno, prego, grazie, obvious, those are all really easy. Ciao. Tazza de plastica means plastic cup. Banger. Citizen d'Italia is citizen of Italy. Yeah, Patterson would be sick. Andiamo means like gonna move on, like let's go. I probably know a little bit more than that. I'm probably just not remembering I can't, bro. You can keep asking. It's not gonna change the answer. Because it's running off paper. It's not like vanilla Minecraft. If I have to use paper to make it crossplay, otherwise Bedrock players can't play. I feel like Scottish and English sounds boring to you because, you know, you live in England. Whereas in like here, if you're like, I'm Scottish and English, you know, people are like, oh my god, that's so sick. They'll be like, your accent's super crazy. I don't know. I guess skinny, bro. Well, welcome back again, Jez. No, you're all good, brother. Don't worry about it. I'm actually really good at accents. Like, I can, like, pick up accents really easily. Like, normally I can tell where people are from if I, like, hear them talk for, like, a second. I'm from Dallas, Texas, brother. Some people just sound older. Minecraft music is just so good, it's fantastic. You know, I don't know how I'm gonna get this camel out of here. Maybe I'll have to break one of the windows, I guess. It's just making weird little noises. Ooh, that's a good idea, Robbie. You'd think it was your brain. This is why I keep you guys around. Oh, your name is Dallas? That's kind of funny. I feel like Dallas is a cool name. Surprised it's like not more popular. Man. Hey. Oh, your parents named you after the Cowboys, bro? That's like child abuse. I do. All of my profiles and channels are the same name with the same logo. I'm on all the major platforms. And I multi-stream, so if you don't want to watch me here, you can watch me at any of those places. god, dude. Middle of the day. Middle of the day. I got you, brother. I got you. Yeah, they changed the requirements. It doesn't require... I'm on the purple app. I'm on the tube. I'm on the green app. I am here. All at once. All at the same time. I think now their only requirement, they'll let you start streaming. And then you need to have like 50 followers or something like that by the end of the week. Sounds good, dog lover. But yeah, that's why sometimes it seems like I'm talking to myself, because I'll answer a question from one of the other chats. And vice versa. You have to be 18 to stream on TikTok. I don't know what the verification process is like, because obviously I look older than 18. And then the other platforms, I'm not sure, to be honest with you. Because I didn't start streaming until this year, so obviously I didn't have to worry about it. But TikTok makes it very clear that you need to be 18. Get out of here. I don't know if it's like a country by country thing or like what? Insomnia, you're still awake, bro? No, but kinda. Yeah, I feel that. I can feel myself slipping into autopilot mode. It is illegal to sell your kidney. I know that. What should it be? I don't know. You know, who's to say? So, you know, countries where it is legal to sell your organs, there's a surplus of organs. Layla, what up? Ooh, that's a good question, Somnia. I think that's still illegal, but in countries you can sell your organs, they have a surplus of organs. I'm not arguing one way or the other. I'm just stating a fact. Yo, what's up, brother? You guys are hopping between all the platforms. Appreciate the follow. I will say it's harder for me to see your guys' chats on the other platforms because they're not on top of my game like TikTok is. But I still check every once in a while, so if I don't respond immediately, it's not because I'm ignoring you. It's because I just have not seen it. You can put me on the TV. I don't know. I don't know who I would have considered the hardest boss. That's a good question. I will say I am pretty good at managing the chat. those streams where I have like 200 plus people in here, sometimes it gets a little hard, but you have to just like answer one by one. It is difficult too when they're like, we're having multiple conversations, you know? Appreciate you, Dingus. Like if we're talking about multiple subjects at once and I'm just like all over the place, it gets kind of hard. Okay. I think it's time that we go look for some diamonds. Because we got a nice little... Yeah, that's just Bob. He's a cool guy. Got a decent setup going. We do need some more food, though. Yeah, it's like I'll have to go through. I'll be like, my favorite color is blue. I live in Texas. Like, I'll have to like go one by one. Ulysses, thank you for the share. Appreciate you, brother. Okay, we need food. We have beetroots. Honestly, potatoes are good. Do we have any potatoes? Of course not. Don't mind the lobby camel. You're pretty good at reading the chats, though. I feel like it's harder on Fortnite. Dingus, thank you for the follow. Check the YouTube chat. Yo, what up? I definitely want to put some more focus on the tube for sure. Because my shorts and stuff do pretty well on there, and I have a couple of videos that like are doing decent, you know? But obviously I get most of my interaction from TikTok. Okay. So that's probably a good idea, because like when I was streaming for Fortnite, like very difficult in the moment, like when everything's happening at once, to keep up with the chats. I also like get distracted really easily. Kafaska? Thank you for the follow. Sorry, I probably horribly mispronounced your name. Yeah, TikTok definitely is way more friendly for small streamers, for sure. If you combined all of my followers on every other platform together, it would still be like less than half of my followers on TikTok. Which is crazy. Which is why it was so frustrating that my TikTok wasn't working. No worries, Layla. I'm always here for you guys. I'm glad you're feeling better. You guys have helped me more than you know, so I'm happy to help out. I don't know if you guys just saw that giant hole I jumped over. So I think once I'm done with this cave trip, I will probably get off because it's nearing 3 in the morning for me. But I do plan on streaming like a lot tomorrow. Lex will be busy most of the day. We'll probably split it up because I want to play on the server a little bit, but then we can also either do some Fortnite or some Marvel Rivals or whatever. Because I know people have been talking about Marvel Rivals. If there's any other games you guys want to see me play, I probably own them, so feel free to shout it out. Tempest Shocky. I can do some indie stuff. I probably will not be diving into the Arma 3 tomorrow. That might have to be a in the future one. I just bought a ridiculous amount of furniture that I'm gonna help put together, so but I've been playing a lot of Star Citizen lately, if you guys want to check that out. I'm not getting off quite yet, but if you're out of here, peace, brother. I have Jurassic World Evolution 3. I do not have Prehistoric Kingdom, I think. That's fair enough. Fair enough, my guy. You get you some sleep. Hopefully that spreads correctly. Yes. Ain't no way. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Oh, fuck, oh, fuck. Oh, my God. Yo. This is exactly why we took a break from hardcore. Alright, we'll stop it there, because going back down there is going to take me a little bit while. Anyways, I appreciate you guys for hanging out with me. We had 21,000 likes, 21 new followers, 9 individual gifters, 1,484 people coming through. So we're on the way back up. We're on the way back up. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed the stream, go ahead, drop a follow. We stream almost daily here, doing some Minecraft. We've also been mixing in some other stuff. I'll probably play Fortnite at least a little bit tomorrow, and then play on the server a little bit. We'll just kind of mix it up. I've been doing a lot of Roblox for some reason, so we can always throw that in there. Anyway, I'll look into it. I'll look into it. Anyways, it'll probably be just one of those streams where we just kind of figure it out, you know. It's like whatever I'm feeling in the moment, we'll just go play that. Anyway, we'll be back to the regularly scheduled Minecraft streams Monday through Thursday for sure. I'm super glad we fixed this TikTok stuff. Anyways, you guys have a fantastic morning / yeah, it's morning for pretty much everybody. Good night, everybody.